Speaker.
I call Joe Hayes.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I stand to take a short call on the Greater Christchurch Regeneration Bill in the name of the Honourable Jerry Brownlee. And I'm very pleased to do this because, we're starting to move down the road a bit on this bill, and it's, a bill from recovery to regeneration, focusing on urban renewal and development, on restoration and enhancement of the city facilities. And these are really important because this government has been working very hard at trying to restore, or at restoring, the various facilities that the city lost in the 2011 earthquake. Some of those facilities are sporting facility at the Hagley Cricket Oval, and that was open last year and was able to host the Cricket World Cup. The facility is a beautiful facility. I've been there a few times, enjoying a few meetings there. And the next one, the bus interchange, which had a little bit of a spit and a fart there for along the way when it first started opened, and there were a little bit of some congestion there with a few little chips in that. But after everything's said and done, people got used to it, and it's pumping along very nicely. And then the last facility in 2015 that we opened was the Margaret Mayhe Family Playground, and that is an amazing playground. I was there just recently visiting, and really impressed with the layout that has for the people of Christchurch, but also for the people that are visiting, because we need these facilities to actually bring in the tourists, bring in the overseas travellers, so they too can bring their money into Christchurch and spend it to help us with the regeneration as well. These are additional to all of these achievements in 2015. There's also been the increased funding to the Metro Sports facility, as well as the public sector precincts and construction that's been happening. These are billions and billions of dollars worth that have gone into the city thus far. Mr Speaker, I want to take an opportunity to thank the people of Sarah, the workers of Sarah. They were the ones that started the recovery process. They have done a wonderful job to date, Mr Speaker, and as they slowly move out, because they've done their bit, we're morphing into Regenerate Christchurch with a whole new team of people. Maybe some of the Sarah people may just go in there because, some old heads are quite good to have in there, along with some new heads. And as we start working also towards having a governance structure that, as the Minister has said, we've opened it up and seeing that bureaucracy does rule and reign within the city as well. In some of my final parts of my contribution, Mr Speaker, I do want to talk a little bit about the flat areas of the red zone, to which the previous speaker just kind of touched a little bit on, but I also want to acknowledge those volunteers who have been caring for the red zone flat areas, through donations from the public or from their own personal pockets. And I look forward to where we're going to be going with the red zone areas. There's a lot of work and a lot of thinking that needs to go on around there. Finally is the Stronger Christchurch Infrastructure Rebuild Team, or otherwise known as SCIRT, and they're now over in the eastern parts of Christchurch. They are going along very well. Yes, the businesses in Parklands and Bower Ave are feeling the pinch, with some of the missed opportunities, but by the time SCIRT is finished, which is by the end of this year, that area of Parklands and Bower Ave will look absolutely amazing with their new horizontal infrastructure that is going on at the moment. It does hurt, but I can see that, some of the businesses have been quite innovative. We've been meeting with SCIRT and Downers and the MPs with the elected MP Putter Williams and myself attending these meetings, and it's quite good to get around the table and to actually nut out and help to find some ways that businesses can keep flourishing, albeit at a slower pace while these repairs are going on. All in all, Mr Speaker, this is a very good bill. I look forward to it passing into legislation, and with the additions of the SOPs that the Minister has done, I think it's good, not just for the people of this House, but all of New Zealand, when we can see that the whole of Parliament is working for the well-being of all New Zealanders, and I commend it to the House. Thank you.